Hey everyone, Egman here with another Deck Doctor episode. So this one's brought to me by Saiyan Bronco. I don't think that's his real name, but if it is, his parents were really kind of banking on him, like in Dragon Ball. So I'm happy that worked out. Anyway, so we are using the Son Gohan leader. He is the on the front side. He attacks. You gain plus 5k if there's a Goku in your drop area, and then on the Awaken side, once per turn, you can remove all cards from your drop area from the game. It gains plus 5k and triple strike, and then you lose at the end of the game. So it's kind of like just one big old attack at the end. And the kind of the fact that like a lot of decks kind of self awaken right now and do that kind of stuff makes this kind of powerful in my eyes and kind of unexpected. So yeah, I want to do this one. So um, if you look at this, there's kind of a lot of different archetypes going in here. There's kind of like there's some green, and then there's the King Vegeta ape line, and then there's also some lineage. So I talked to Saiyan, and he says that the biggest thing he wants to keep is the ape. He really likes having King Vegeta out because it makes all the 1K combos in his hand for free. So I'm going to start with that. So let's go over here. Let's type in Vegeta. Let's say Vegeta. So we'll put 4 of him in there. We will put, where's the Great Ape? King Prince? No. What is this? What's his name? Absolute Defense. That's right. All the way beginning. And we'll put the planet in because that card's good too. And then let's put in Trunks. Let's see. I'm not going to put green in at first just because I'm not sure if we can afford green. If we can, it'd be super nice. Trunks, what? Protector of Children. Let's put that there. And I think he had the right idea with Bardock. Bardock, super good. I'm going to put Progenitor. Okay, there it is. 4 of him. I'm also going to put in his ape form because that's always good. And I was going to put Gene. So kind of my idea is that we kind of just stall out until we get out this guy, and then we can start comboing with stuff. Let's see. Let's see. So after that, if we're running Bardock, we have to run the new Goten because that Goten's really good. This one, yeah, this card's super good. Maybe 4 is too many, but it's okay for right now. Something else so thought of is the Ox King. So all yellow cards in your battle area with energy cost 4 less or 3 or less get barrier. I don't think that's too bad right now, especially if you want to keep. So the biggest linchpin if you want to get out King Vegeta out, especially since Gohan is a draw 2 leader, is that you have to keep him protected. So I would say the best bet to do that is with Ox King. Biggest thing for this deck is not tapping out. So I'm going to put some Nimbus. But you have so many blockers too. We need, if we're running this, we need to run Goku to get. What's his name? Unbreakable? Yeah, there it is. And then we also need some battering. He's running 2. I think that's okay. We've pretty much filled this deck up, huh? So 4 Ox King, 4 Bardock. Bleh. These two Let's see, an Iron Will there. Sorry, I like to organize my deck in weird ways sometimes. All right, so we have 46 cards. We can probably work on the ratios of some of these. I don't think there's anything we can do with Goku Lineage extra support with Ox King, so nothing there right now. Bardock's really good because he can awaken and he swaps and he running Successor is like really easy to say, but let me look at the other cards he has. So we don't really have green because we don't really have room for it right now. We have Bardock and Vegeta. I've thought about putting in like a copy or two of March, but I don't feel like getting to 4 is really easy. I wish there was a way that non blue leaders could get to like energy renewal, but that's okay, I guess. Looking at the cards that he had, so we don't run a swap 2, so we can't swap into either of these guys right now, and that's okay. We could run Goten. Could run Goten. Let's see. So I like the idea. So turn 1 we Ox King. We have 12 turn 1 plays. We either plant Vegeta and we can get Bardock, or we can get Bardock. Getting this out turn 1 is really important. Otherwise, we can get Bardock out, and he can get out Gene, and also Goten. Ox King's good for keeping Bardock, Gene, Scrambling Assault, and Vegeta protected, so that's really helpful. Especially like the idea of just keeping a free blocker, or giving a free blocker barriers seems kind of nice right now, and while also having a free blocker. What else? This card's good. I'd say the only trouble is that actually we can put this down to 3 because that's what he did, and I agree with that ratio. Just because as soon as we play this guy, we find him, so that's fine. Let's see. There aren't any other yellow free blockers, are there? I don't think there are. So we could like... I think we're good here. The cards I was thinking of, like full power energy. That would be helpful, but we don't run green right now. Also, this card isn't in the game yet, but there's Feet Kamehameha. It is specific green, but this does work with this leader because the awakened side is Son Goku, and a lot of people have thought about that. Even though it's triple strike crit and you lose the game afterwards, if they don't have if they're like 4, because if people play you and they know what your leader does, they'll stall you at 4 forever because they're like, oh, as long as I don't get triple striked, they're fine. And so if you do your active main, let me bring it back up here. Bring it up over here. Does it work with me? No. Okay. That's the only thing I don't like about untap. You can't really see the flip side of leaders as easily without searching. Anyways, so this is active. Oh, this is active battle. Oh, okay. I thought this was active main. Okay, that makes a bunch of difference too. Yeah, then why are we running battering if it's active battle? Let's put this to the side. I really thought this was active main. If it's active battle, that makes a huge difference. Because then if they negate the attack, sure, that's fine, but you don't lose the game. Like, you don't gamble all your cards in at once, right? You gamble after at least the attack's going through. So that's important to me. What else? That makes Feet Kamehameha way better too. Anyways. So can we fit in some green stuff? Slash, do we even want to? So we could fit in the rest. We could fit in the other ape stuff, but will we consistently get to turn 4? That's the other question to ask. Get some overwhelm stuff too. Because I don't think having 7 green energy is enough to justify having green cards. But I'm not sure. And so right now our Self-Awaken is we can just do Bardock. Bardocks are only 1, but he's super good at Self-Awakening because you can just play him and then swap him out. And it can be for nothing too, and then he's good. And we can't run Successor. Because it is with swap, and the only one with swap is actually Bardock. So that kind of sucks. What else? What's that other Goten? When you combo with this card, if one of your yellow battle cards is being attacked, it gains. Like, is that worth it? And one of your yellow battle cards is being attacked. I mean, that's helpful for, like, if you have, like, another Goten out and they're trying to KO it. You can just do one of these. Is that good? I don't know. You run, like, 3 Successors and then 2 of these. It's just yellow battle cards. What the heck? Let's just do that. So put 2 of those in. I guess we can run 3 of those, huh? Four of those. I don't think Successor's Hope is really important in this deck. We have so many 1-drops. Actually, we don't. We just have Ox King. And we have so many turn 1 plays, but Successor always, you know, pulls a Bardock or Goten. So I think that's okay. Alright, I'm confident enough for this to be like the first draft of the deck. So let me put it up and Shenron's later. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. So here's what I've put together. I haven't really tested this. Like literally just made it, so I don't. I'm not exactly sure, but here's the idea for this. We're trying our very best to get King Vegeta out, and so we're doing that a couple ways. One, Ox King is in the deck, so he can protect the 3-drop, so he doesn't get blown up with a lot. You know, there's a lot of like Tapion and stuff like that right now that can blow up cards. This is also good for protecting our Gine and Goten. So my only thing about this card is I don't know if we have enough energy to use to, you know, make use of him. So unsure. There's definitely some wiggle room in this deck if you find something that you think is better. There's like this Goten and Successor of Hope. I don't think these are super necessary. Successor of Hope might be to get Bardocks, you know, consistently on turn 1, but we have other turn 1 plays that it doesn't matter very much. What else? Especially if I know that Bardock and Successor of Hope are kind of expensive right now. And to be honest, if you don't have 4 Bardock, but you have a couple of Successor of Hopes, you can just replace those. So if you had 2 of these, and you can just run like 2 Successor of Hopes or something. Because I've seen a lot of people doing that, and I don't think 4 Bardocks are necessarily necessary if you have Successor of Hope in your deck. Because they're just essentially Bardocks for free. What else? Everything else is pretty self-explanatory. I know this Bardock also is kind of expensive, but I think he's gone down a little bit, so I think he's necessary, and I think he's good. If you don't have these Go-Tens, just put as many as you want and as you can in there. This card is just super good. It just helps the game, your deck, and the game so much. Like even if this was like draw a card, it'd be fine. But just being able to choose 3 cards with no restriction is just nuts. So, and I think that is it. This is what I've created. Please let me know what you think about it. Let me know if it's too expensive. Let me know if you play game 1 and it loses automatically. I'm sorry, but I think this has a really good chance just because you have a good way to stay defensive, and then if you have absolute king, great absolute defense, great king, absolute defense, great ape, king Vegeta on the board. It just transforms you. It lets you have so much combo power, so you can do father son Kamehameha really consistently and potentially win the game. So. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have a deck that you want to get deck doctored, please email me there's my email address in the description below, and I will catch you guys next time.